as I mentioned, so down to earth. And she said, and she knew that I was going to publish the photos, but she wanted that natural side. She was the natural woman. And as I said, through the years, just getting the opportunity to watch her, it was the closeness with her sons. It's so rare. I mean, she was just so devoted to her children, her 4 sons. They're wonderful. I know them very well. And they just have such a special relationship with their mother. She was always there for them at every point in their lives. And as I mentioned, celebrating with them over special moments in their lives. But it was just that dedication to her children and to the city of Detroit. So I must say, I am a very proud Detroiter that she was our heart and soul.
Linda, thank you. I'm so sorry for your loss, but it sounds like you had a pretty remarkable relationship with a remarkable woman. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I'm very honored to have had that relationship and forever grateful and forever to be inspired by her.
No doubt, no doubt. So, Linda, thank you. And Don, back to you. For you, what is the Aretha song that says it all?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. But I'd have to say, God, there's so many. I want to say a little prayer for you. But that's not in it. My mind has gone blank because I've been sending out so many notes on what my favorite Aretha Franklin song is.
Yeah. Precious Lord, take my hand, I dreamed a dream. Yeah.
Well, Precious Lord was my grandmother's favorite song, and Aretha, nobody could sing that like Aretha. But every song that really came out of Aretha Franklin's mouth was the best song. And so I would say, depending on the day, you do have to ask me what song I like by Aretha Franklin. I mean, I love Dr. Feelgood, of course. This Is a House That Jack Built, Y'all. And then Chain of Fools, of course, is a great song. I always talk about how she remade one of Sam Cooke's song and really made it her own. And I even songs that you probably don't really know that much about. Most people was in the 2000s. She did a song, an album, and I think it was "You Make Me So Damn Happy," and it was just sort of the evolution of Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
And I also loved her in the 80s. I loved her in the Blues Brothers. I loved "We're Going Riding on the Freeway of Love," and I think I mean, that's all Aretha.
Right.
It's funny, Poppy, I was going through some of the things. I was like, when was the last time I saw Aretha or really, spent a lot of time with her? And I remember it was during when Clive Davis's, when his documentary was releasing back in 2017, I got a note from Aretha asking me if I wanted to attend and come see her. And I was just going back looking through some of her text messages, and it's just amazing to sit there and look. And she was so excited about coming. She said, "I'm going to be in New York on the 17th at Clive's documentary party, and these are the people who are going to be there, and I would love for you to come." And she was just so welcoming to everybody. But I wasn't the only person she treated that way. And listen, don't get me wrong. I wasn't Aretha Franklin's best friend. I just happened to be lucky enough to be among her friends.
Look, she was a woman who lived life so fully, was so warm, as your stories have shown us, brought you into her circle. We're looking at her now, Don, performing in front of the Pope. I remember being there when the Pope went to Philadelphia. That was just 3 years ago. And I think we have some sound of her singing in a tribute at a concert for Mandela. Can we play that? What a voice, what a life, what a queen who made such an impact. My friend Don Lemon, thank you for being with me and remembering her in the beautiful way that you have with me for this hour. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, has died at the age of 76. The tributes to her life are pouring in. A woman who has done so much for this country, so much for civil rights, a woman who we will always remember and whose music we will always cherish. I'm Poppy Harlow in New York. Thank you for being with me. I hand it over now to Kate Baldwin.